Babe, I want to try something new. Like, I want to get really personal and help people. Will you do it with me? She won't do it with me. So I feel like I owe you a follow-up video on this. And it's my little infrared sauna DIY. So backstory, if you're new to my channel, go back into my sauna playlist and check out this. This is my DIY sauna that I purchased from Amazon. It's an infrared sauna, just an affordable infrared sauna, 2-person sauna, nothing too crazy, no affiliation, but I will have the links to what I purchased and use in the description below if that's something you want to check out. If not, use whatever you want. Matter of fact, you could probably just build a sauna using what I'm about to show you very inexpensively and probably make it even better. So anyway, this is a infrared sauna, which maxes out at about 135, 140 degrees, but the whole science behind using infrared panels is it heats you up from the inside. Here's the downside. You have to sit in there for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour before you even really feel sweaty. And I've had this thing for years, and we have used infrared saunas for a very, very long time because of the price point, but it just wasn't getting hot enough for us. You know, it's funny, the real story is I went online, how do you heat up an infrared sauna? And there was like one video, and this guy put like aluminum foil insulation on top with weights and just kind of talked about putting it in hotter places, and it might, you know, get your sauna to like 5-10 degrees hotter. The power just tripped. That sucks. So the power just tripped. I had everything on at once. So that's kind of the downside to what I'm about to show you. It does take a little bit more power, especially if you're gonna have the panels on with what I'm about to show you. So anyway, back to the backstories. I was looking online trying to figure out a way to make this sauna hotter, if there was even a way. And I happened to go to dinner, and it was cold outside. And we were sitting underneath these really cheap looking patio heaters, but they were hot. And I was even like sweating. I was like, man, these things are super, super hot. I went on Amazon, I was like, patio heaters, like that could be a really cool way, right? So I found these patio heaters for 80 bucks that are sometimes not available, sometimes they are. And I hooked it up in here. Let me show you. Voila, patio heater. So right now, this red glow you're seeing is not from a light. Well, it is technically. It's from this patio heater. This patio heater has been a game changer in this sauna. And I really think you could probably just get one of these $100 patio heaters. It's a 1500 watt max patio heater. It has multiple settings and all that fun stuff. The problem is there's a lot of them online that have a safety feature which will cut off at a certain temperature. And I've had people reach out to me and say, hey man, I did your DIY. The problem is my patio heater that I got has the safety sensor and it sucks. So make sure whichever one you buy, like I've put a few links in my DIY sauna kit. The problem is like Amazon is Amazon, and sometimes these products are for sale, sometimes they go out of stock, sometimes they change the link, sometimes they change the product. So I've updated it as often as I check, and as often as people are like, hey man, the patio heater that you had on your link is no longer available, so I'll go and try to find a different one. Listen, I make like $3 if you purchase a patio heater using my link, and I appreciate it. Like I really, really do. But if you're going to do it yourself, find one that doesn't have that safety feature. That's a 1500 watt patio heater, and this should work because it's been working for me. So the cool thing is you turn this thing on, you don't even have to have the panels on, I don't even have to have the sauna on. Basically this is just a wooden box holding in heat for me. And as I'm sitting here, it's 110 degrees, but because this is radiating heat, I will start sweating in like 2 to 3 minutes. And I get the same effects as sitting in my $10,000, $12,000 sauna. I get hot, I get sweaty, 15, 20 minutes in, I am drenched, and I get the same effects. So I wanted to make this follow-up video for anybody out there who wants a sauna but doesn't have the budget to afford an expensive sauna. And don't get me wrong, like the Plunge sauna, the Redwood Outdoor sauna, even STACIE saunas, sweat tent sauna, phenomenal options, and I highly recommend them if you can afford them and you have the space for them and you have an outdoor setting for a sweat tent. If you don't and you want to get yourself one of these smaller infrared saunas that you can get on Amazon, or just build one yourself out of wood and get a patio heater, I really think it can work. And yes, I've had the thought of, oh, maybe I should just start a company and build my own, but I don't want to do that. I just prefer to help people and let you figure it out on your own because it's fun and just show you exactly how to do it. So this is how to do it. I literally mounted this thing above the door, as you can kind of see the mounting hardware up there, and I just fished the wire through what was the old car stereo, which I'm not listening to music in here, and if I am, I'm not using this old school car stereo that these things still come with. So I just fished everything through there. It goes right up through the top. There's already holes up there for ventilation, and then I put it to a GFCI. Cool thing about this is like I said, literally don't even have to turn any of the sauna stuff on. I can just use the little remote, turn this on to 500 watts, 1000 watts, or 1500 watts, 1500 watts being the hottest. Because of where it's at, like my head will get really, really hot. So I do wear those silly sauna hats to protect my head, protect my hair, and allow me to stay in a little bit longer than I typically would. Remember, your head's like your thermostat. So when your head gets hot first, which it typically does, it tells your body we got to get out of here. So when you wear those goofy sauna hats, the ones that are like, you know, make you look like you live in Iceland or something like that, or Antarctica, it actually just helps keep your head cooler and also protects your hair from the heat. So with using this patio heater in this, I would say it's been awesome, and it's been a game changer for us, because sometimes we don't want to go fire up the sweat tent or turn on the big sauna. We just want to do a quick session, or for me, I like to just read a book. I can turn this thing on. It takes about 15-20 minutes to get hot, and I can sit in here and read 2-3 chapters of a book, sometimes later at night, do my cold plunge over here, do a little contrast therapy when I don't have large groups or when my wife doesn't want to do it. It's a great option for me. So if you want to build yourself a sauna, I would recommend build yourself a box like this. It just has to be a square, wood on the bottom, wood on the top, wood on the sides. Make yourself a nice little door. Get a patio heater for under $100. Make sure it doesn't have that safety feature, and you've got yourself a sauna. If you want to purchase one and you have the budget and you want to get a sweat tent or any of the really, really nice saunas, I've reviewed quite a few of them. I have a few on the way. They just take a little bit of time. The lead time for sauna is pretty high. But I've got a few saunas that I recommend, and I have links down in the description below if you want to check those out. If you have any questions, like any detailed questions on this, feel free to reach out to me, post a comment below if you have a question, or just reach out to me on Instagram privately. I do a lot of video chats with people, walking them through their personal setups. I love helping people get hot and cold and healthy and experience life like this. This is so fun. Getting well is awesome. So feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. It's at dmausjr, D-M-A-U-S-J-R, and we'll talk there. But I appreciate you guys for all the support. This has been an incredible journey. Hope this video helps you a little bit, maybe helps you save a little bit of money if you're looking to get a sauna or build your own. I think that we can make these very, very simply if that's something you want to do. Have a great day, guys. It's a little bit late if you can't tell. I'm kind of exhausted, but I went through some of my DMs and had, surprisingly, quite a few DMs about this sauna, so I wanted to go ahead and just make a follow-up video and see if it helps you guys. I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a great day. God bless. Oh, wait, before you go, if you haven't seen the actual video of me doing this, I'll pop that video right here. So go ahead and click this video next, because it'll actually make this video make a lot more sense. So go ahead and click this one right here.